title. It says Jeezy and Sexy Red. Now the reason why I titled it Jeezy and Sexy Red, two hottest topics right now online. Let's start with my man Jeezy. Jeezy had married the Asian chick. I forgot her name, how you say it, but I know she off one of them talk shows. Jeezy then filed for divorce. So all the black women, oh, see, it ain't grass ain't greener on the other side, and this, that, and the third. So they having a moment. They celebrating. You know, me being married, I don't celebrate nobody, you know, getting a divorce, man. That's something that's I mean, a breakup in general, you know what I'm saying, hurts. Most niggas not gonna say it. Most females ain't gonna say it. All we do is get online and pretend each person is the happiest. You know, we might either go on a bunch of vacations, you know what I mean, or we might go back to an ex, or we might open up the book for a new person and just act like we so goddamn happy. Really, motherfuckers just ain't dealing with the pain, so they just covering it up, either hanging out at the clubs, going on vacations, or trying to open the door for somebody new. So like I said, man, that shit ain't cool. They both going through it. Plus they got a kid. You know what I mean? How you think the child gonna feel? See, as adults, we can move on. And sometimes you have to move on, right? But just imagine how the kids feel, or that kid feel, man. A lot of that shit shape and mold they mind, you know what I mean, when they get older. So it's not too far-fetched why we got a lot of degenerate behavior in this culture, especially when it comes to black folk, but just in society in general. It's a lot of degenerate shit that goes on. So Jeezy filed for divorce. They saying he caught her messing with not another man, with another female. You understand? And because my brother had put me up on some game, we was talking probably about a month ago, 3 or 4 weeks, down there a month ago. And he was telling me how this current, you know what I'm saying, he ain't married. So he hears shit and sees shit more than I would. You understand me? So he telling me how females in this era got a nigga and a bitch on the side. That's how they rocking. You understand me? That's how they rocking out here now. So when he told me that, I said, oh man, it's a code. You ain't even got, you let alone, if you got a decent looking broad or something. So on top of you have to worry about a nigga, now you got to worry about a bitch. So, you know what I mean? So Jeezy, you know what I mean? That's why he filed for divorce, they say. That's the allegedly why Jeezy filed for divorce, or filing for divorce. You know what I mean? That's a cold game, man, because infidelity is infidelity. It don't matter if it's with the same sex or the opposite sex. It is what it is. You understand me? Matter of fact, it was a black dude. I forgot exactly where at, but he ended up killing his wife. You know what I'm saying? Black dude ended up killing his wife because she found out he was sleeping with a man. You know what I mean? So he couldn't even deal with the embarrassment. I mean, you get caught, let alone getting caught cheating in general. Yeah, it's like, damn, you didn't hurt somebody you love and this, that, and the third. So you got that. Plus, now your wife like, damn, you fucking a dude. You know what I mean? So on top of that, you know what I mean, he got that to deal with. He couldn't deal with it. So he ended up killing her. So I'm telling you, man, matters of the heart, you know what I'm saying, it gets tricky. You know what I'm saying? It gets real tricky. So that's what's going on with Jeezy. The internet on fire, not because people really care, It's fueled by black women, because you know black women hate when a black man, saying, steps outside of a black woman. But just a little FYI, black women. Shout out to the one person who came into the room. FYI, black women. If you got blonde hair, you get weave. So all the other cultures, from white women, Asian women, all kind of other women, and then you put that around your boy. So when a black boy grows up, if he see his mama in a blonde wig like a white woman, it's not too far-fetched why he'll get older and might want a white woman. It's not rocket science. Right? So that's how it go. Now when it comes to Sexy Red, like I told you about degenerate behavior, when you have images, one thing Jews learn about images is how powerful images can be. Right? So Jews learned from the Germans, because the Germans used imagery to destroy the Jews when it came to people and how they viewed the Jews. Right? Some of y'all might not know this. So it was images that the Germans, the Nazi Germans, put out there. It's called propaganda. So that's propaganda that the Nazi Germans threw out there. Right? So it had people already in Germany and around the world who felt a certain type of way. Right? So when it came to Hitler coming into power, so another FYI, because if you don't know history, you would think he just fell out the sky and he just was this madman and he just took over Germany and had a standing army of so many millions, and he rounded up all the Jews and people who wasn't, blonde and blue eyes. No, Hitler became powerful from the grassroots. A lot of people liked Hitler because he came in, as we would say on the streets, he came in as a snake. He was able to work his way up into being what we will call here president. There, I think it's chancellor or some shit like that, right? So, but he used propaganda to fuel people. It's like what they doing with the LGBT shit. You got people who not even gay that will bust you in your head about a gay person. That's called propaganda. They then got sympathizers. Same thing they did in Germany against the Jews. They was able to get people who say they might not like, no, I don't want to kill them, but I understand. And they use images, the big nose, different things that made them feel a certain way towards Jewish people. So long story short, short story long, that's what they doing when it comes to these female rappers. Sexy Red, Glorilla, different folk like that. It's a reason why they having these, Sukihana. It's a reason why they had these black women being degenerates. Now, if a black man like myself say, hey, man, y'all should treat yourself much better. Matter of fact, the reason why I'm going on here is because it was some dude, I made a comment, and it was some dude came up on there, but what about smoke pot? I could tell he a young cat. So I wrote down in the comment thing, I said, I'm 46. Before smoke, pop, and drill rap, it was gangster rap. So I'm telling him, like, who wrote the crime bill in the early 90s? And when did gangster rap start popping in the early 90s? How many black men was incarcerated in the early 90s? How many black men was killed from gang violence and just black on black violence in the 90s? All that was fueled through gangster rap. Now, I was a young fella then. I didn't see the bigger picture. I know, shit, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, all the West Coast niggas. I knew, oh man, these cats is hot. This beat is hot. This beat hidden. But at the end of the day, I didn't see the bigger picture, what was the images of how black men was being portrayed from movies like Minister Society, Boys in the Hood, all them different movies that came out in the 90s where they portrayed the black man as a savage. You understand me? So when they start locking niggas up by the droves, guess what? People was like, you know what? They need to be locked up. Right? Same thing, fast forward in 2023, what's going on with Sexy Red, Suki Hana, and all these little degenerate ass females. Right? So, at the end of the day, I wrote, how many black women go missing? How many black girls go missing? Now, it's a white girl in the park with look like her dad. I ain't gonna flip it around. But it's a little white girl out here where her daddy is. I don't know if y'all can hear the bat. They hitting the bat. Let that little white girl go missing. Man, this whole city will turn upside down for that little white girl. Right? But when a black girl go missing, which a black girl went missing a couple weeks around here, the same area, it gets put in the news. And it's like, well, if they find her, they find her. See? So it's a difference between when a black girl go missing and one little white girl go missing. Because when they portray their image, we know they degenerates too. We can see from Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, white women is degenerates too. But when you think about music, when you think about TV, when you think about movies, think about how the white woman is portrayed. Think about it. They don't never had a white woman. She always, shit, even in King Kong, this nigga tear up the whole jungle to find the white bitch. You know what I mean? White bitch go missing. King Kong tear up the whole jungle about a white bitch. You understand me? So, but let a black woman, when a black woman play roles in a movie and TV, what she play? She play tough. I could do it. I don't need nobody. She the tough one. There's no sympathy. So you have an image like a Sexy Red, look like she just stank, just look just horrible, man. I mean, I ain't saying nobody want hump her, cause shit, niggas got some cold looking ass baby mamas, me and everybody else, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying nobody want hump the lady. What I'm saying is she a degenerate, and she puts black women in a tricky spot. And the reason why she put them in a tricky spot is for the simple reason, the imagery. When you see that, you don't feel no sympathy, because we as black people looking at her crazy. So how you think white people look at her? Then you got to ask yourself, these white people that I told you about, Jews, whoever you think might run the music company. I'm not going to put a certain on it, but I know it's not ran by black folk. So, remember I told you how the Jews know about imagery, right? Now, we say, oh man, she getting her bag. True. She getting money, but at what cost? I'm here in Detroit. Black girls go missing, dog, so much around here. It's like don't nobody bat an eye. Don't nobody blink. White woman go missing, white man go missing. In Detroit, everybody, oh, even black folk, we gotta help find the white man, the white girl, the white woman. So that shows you they didn't got us to think we ain't even worth looking for. So how you think they feel about us? You think they feel about us, man? So that's what I just wanted to point out, man. From Jeezy to Sexy Red, the connection, because it's all about the degeneracy. You know what I mean? Black women happy. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He should have stayed with us. No, because some of y'all ain't right. You know what I mean? I love my black women, but y'all done turned into the enemy. You know what I mean? I pray to God my wife ain't the enemy. But if she is, if she turned out to be, I mean, it's not surprising. You know, it's not surprising. You know what I mean? Now, I know, I'm going to keep it real. I know baby mama the enemy. You understand me? I got love for the homie, but I'm not under no illusion about my baby mama. You know what I mean? They weaponize our own black women against us, man. You know what I mean? They will weaponize them, and that's what they doing with the black woman. They done weaponize y'all to the point where y'all will down there put up, y'all line us up, as they say. From the white man to the nigga in the street, a nigga that they humping on. I done kicked it with girls, and they telling me, yeah, my baby daddy, he lucky, because I was going to have Joe Blow, you know what I'm saying, get down on him. I'm thinking to myself, see, that's why I'm just going to hump on you, and I ain't about to do nothing with you other than that, because if you're going to do your baby daddy like that, I ain't got shit coming. So I'm going to listen, because that's what type of nigga I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to listen enough to pass the time by, and then I'm going to get them cheeks. I'm going to go about my business. Because like I said, I can tell from her just telling me, you know, she meant like, oh, some sympathy shit, like, he lucky. But why would you want to line him up anyway? For a nigga that just want to hump on you. Like, why would you want to line him up? That tell you what type of female you is. And how your mind think. You know what I mean? And that's back in shit 2000s. You know what I mean? 07, 08. You know what I mean? I can imagine how they think now. And what the shit they be doing now, because online you can just listen to them, man. They sound like white people. But this whole degenerate behavior that these white women, these black women is doing, trust me, man, shit is gonna backfire. Cause like when you hear black girls, black women, oh, I'm gonna get me a white man. You can. This is America. Free world, free country. You can get whoever you want to get. But trust me, know your history. If they treated their own white woman, remember they freed the slaves before they allowed white women to vote. So if slaves was freed in what, 1876? White women didn't get a chance to vote until 1920. So that's their own mama, that's their auntie, that's their little sister, that's their cousin. That's who, you know, they family members. So if they'll treat their own family like that, what you think they're gonna do to y'all? But I understand it's emotional when it comes to y'all. Y'all emotionally driven. Y'all see, you know, like right now they got this whole thing, black men don't protect black women. You can't protect none that don't respect you. You know what I mean? They expect, like I'm walking around in this little park. If I see a black woman get jumped on, the black woman expect me, a married man, got my own business, got my own family, just jump out the window for her. I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what she said to that man. I don't know what she did to that man. But she expect me, as a black man, just to come. Now, I might call 911 if it looked too too bad. You know what I'm saying? If it's just some yelling and bitch, and this bitch, that's just words. Yeah, they hurt, but them just words. Now, if I see a nigga stomping her out and he got a gun or a knife or something, of course I'm gonna call 911. But I'm not about to intervene, man. That ain't for me to intervene. So black women trying to Jedi mind trick black men into jumping out the window for them. These not the same black women as our grandmas. I'm not gonna say our mamas, because our mamas got caught up in that whole feminist shit. So I'm gonna say our grandmas, our great grandmas, our great great grandmas. Them not the same women, man. Them is not the same women that you would, lay your coat down for them to walk in a puddle. These not the same women, man. These the same women who looking for a bag. You know what I'm saying? They looking for a nigga with some money, or like Faith say, I ain't saying I hate niggas with little dicks. I just don't. I think it's wrong. I don't want that. And so when you listen to Faith, the more she talk, yeah, bitch, you might as well come out and just say you fuck Pac and every nigga who has some inches back in the 90s. Pac probably wasn't the only one. Big wasn't the only one. She probably ran through a gang of niggas. She got a gang of baby daddies. You know what I mean? So that's how they think, man. They either want some money or they want some dick. You know what I mean? And then in this era, they want money, dick, and attention because of the internet. You understand? So I just think the whole Sexy Red shit, the Suki Hana motherfuckers, is a detriment to black women. Now, black women can get on here and come up under my comment and say a nigga hating or whatever, but hey man, facts is facts, and y'all gonna see sooner than later, because Sexy Red walked out with the owner of the New York Jets. He had a chain on, and he did, like, man, this shit is degenerate, dude. This shit is not benefiting black women. Financially, short term, yes. Long term, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Matter of fact, you can see it already from the white boy. What team he played for? He played for some NFL team who beat the shit out the black female. Matter of fact, goddamn, what's my man, the actor name? Tom Hanks' son, Chet Hanks, when he beat the black woman. What time did he get? What is he in jail right now? Is that the NFL player who beat the black woman in jail right now? Then when black women be like, but black men do it too. They be beating on it. But don't the black man go to jail though? Don't the police roll up and kill the black man though? It's a difference. I'm telling you, man. Y'all keep playing. Y'all keep playing. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna see. You know what I mean? And it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. You know what I mean? It's gonna come back to bite y'all in the ass. Literally. So that's my thoughts on it. Went a little longer than what I wanted to. But hey, that's just me. And when I get to feeling how I'm feeling, I get to talking how I'm talking. All right? Y'all enjoy y'all Friday, man. Peace.